This is the Mammoth D-window wheel in gloss black in a 17 by 9 inch sizing with a -6mm offset, and that wheel is wrapped in the Milestar Patagonia AT tire, available for all 2014 through 2018 Silverado 1500s. Now, tire size for this wheel and tire kit will be a 285 70R17. That works out to be a 33 by 11 in inches. Now, this kit is designed to give your Silverado an aggressive stance thanks to the -6mm offset, and will deliver those old school off-road vibes thanks to the classic steely or D window design here, paired with that gloss black finish. Now, this affordable kit will feature free mount and balance along with included center caps for your Silverado at home. Now, this wheel and tire kit is going to be for the Silverado 1500 owners out there who want to go with that timeless and old school look of the classic 10-hole D window wheel in gloss black. Now, they say some things never go out of style, and frankly, I think this is one of those times, as the steely or D window looks great on pretty much any rig out there. Now, Mammoth does kick things up a notch here thanks to the aggressive sizing and fitment. Again, 17 by 9 is your width and diameter, but with a -6mm offset. Now, that combination does deliver an aggressive stance that will poke slightly from the wheel well of your Silverado. Now, moving to the tire, that is going to be the Patagonia AT from Milestar. The AT here denotes a tire that is going to be good for all-terrain use, of course, but does have some road manners baked in as well, providing a nice balance of grip, but also a quiet ride while on the road, along with a 50,000-mile warranty. Now, let's get into our construction block, and what do you say we start off with the Mammoth wheel here first? That is going to feature a durable steel build that will be finished in a gloss black powder coat. Now, the Mammoth wheels will also include brand new chrome center caps, as you guys can see, that will offer a nice color contrast against the gloss black Mammoth. Now, speaking of gloss black, I might recommend grabbing a set of matching black lug nuts for a more consistent look here with the D window wheels, but again, not necessary and totally up to you at the end of the day. Now, moving on to the tire here, and the Milestar Patagonia AT, of course, is going to be an all-terrain tire at its core, but with slightly more polished road manners, delivering very low noise and excellent wet weather grip on pavement thanks to the elaborate siping. Now, off-road, expect the AT to live up to its name thanks to things like the offset tread blocks, open shoulder design that really helps this tire dig in addition to staggered step-down grooves, all benefits, of course, when it comes to off-road traction. Now, the tire is mud and snow rated, along with being both cut and chip resistant, and does feature a UTQG number of 540 for tread wear, which is pretty solid overall. Now, the tire does have an E load range, which does make it great for towing, and again, does come back by a pretty solid 50,000-mile warranty. All right, moving into price point, and this setup is definitely going to be a rather affordable combination overall, keeping it in the lower price bucket here at American Trucks. Now, a couple things to keep in mind: that price does include free mount and balance. You have some options here. You can either have them mounted and balanced at our warehouse, or we can ship them to your local tire store and we'll pick up the mount and balance tab for you. Now, keep in mind this package does not include any brand new TPMS sensors, so you might want to consider adding those to the package just to avoid that TPMS light on your dash. All right, moving into the install portion of today's video, and the site's going to stick with a solid 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you at least 30 minutes to get the stock setup off and the brand new Mammoth setup in its place. Now, obviously, you will need a lift or a jack to get the truck in the air first, along with a basic socket set or impact to help you remove and then reinstall those lugs. And then if you do grab an aftermarket set of lug nuts, just make sure you have that wheel key with you when it comes time to the install. Now, as always, guys, never a bad idea to torque these bad boys to spec, which in this case would be 140 foot-pounds. Well, that is going to wrap up our video here with the Mammoth D-window wheel in gloss black and the 17 by 9 inch sizing with that -6mm offset, wrapped in the Milestar Patagonia AT tire in a 285 70R17 sizing, which again is a 33 by 11 in inches. Thanks for watching, and remember, for all things Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.